Today is Marshall, Epigram 63 of Book 1, sent in by Jillian N. of Ada, Michigan. Marshall's dates are 38 to 102 AD, ut recitem tibi nos strorogas epigramata nolo, non audi recaler, sed recita recupis. First I read it, and now I will show you the scansion. This first line is in hexameter, and that is, it's 6 feet made up of dactyls and spondees. Ut recitem tibi no strorogas epigramata nolo. By convention, this final syllable is called onkeps. It always has an X placed over it. The second line is not a hexameter. Instead, it is a double hemi-epes, that is, 2 half lines stitched together with a strong caesura in the middle. Sometimes it is called a pentameter, although that's not quite as accurate. It would sound like this: non audi recaler, see there's the half foot, and a strong break, sed recita recupis, and then the second half line. Marshall's style works by something called paraprosdokion. That is, in the first line he gives the exposition, he lays out the story and the background. The second line usually continues part of the exposition until late in the second line, where we get the paraprosdokion, the surprising or unexpected twist in the meaning that delivers the zinger, the punch line. And as we'll see, it works this way as well. Paraprosdokion is a figure of speech then. He says, that I recite to you nostra epigrammata, you ask. There's our main verb, metrically about in the center of the line. That I should recite to you my epigrams, you ask. Now rogos, the main verb as I say, and this clause, ut through recitem nostra and epigrammata, this clause is the object of the verb rogos. It's a usive noun clause. Within the usive noun clause, epigrammata is the object of recitem, nostra modifies epigrammata, and tibi is the indirect object. It refers to keler, who's mentioned as well in the second line. This is what you want me to do, says Marshall, and he replies with a simple nolo, I don't want to. Now he's going to give us in the second line, after the exposition, the reason why he does not want to. Non audire keler, sed recitar recupis. Not to listen, keler, but to declaim. That's what you desire. Now, keler is masculine singular vocative. Keler is a hack poet in Marshall's estimation, and so this is the person who's the object of his ridicule. Not to listen, keler, but to declaim, that's what you want, and I don't want to listen to your declamation. Now, whose poems does poor keler, this hack poet, whose poems does he want to declaim? He wants to read his own poems. Epigrammata sua, you might say. And because Marshall has such a low opinion of Keller's quality as a poet, Marshall doesn't want to be forced to listen to one of Keller's recitations, and thus he refuses to read to him some of his own. That's the nolo and the kupis. Thank you for joining us.